I want to talk about cost and price. Again, I know I've hit this topic before. There's a lot of misinformation and incorrect beliefs out there when it comes to the how important it is to be the lowest cost. When you're in a service position or you work as a value resource for your customers, like a regional sales manager and an account rep, where your job is ultimately determined by your ability to make your customers' life easier, save them time, etc. Cost and price are not as important as you might think they are. And worse yet, lowering your price or your cost because you're not the lowest is more counterproductive than losing even one opportunity or losing an order. And I'll explain why. When a customer comes to you and says, hey, especially when you haven't built a relationship and you're new, and a customer comes and says, hey, you're $200 high on this. I'm going to use you because of all the value and service and research you gave me, but you're $200 high. I wanted to let you know. And you say, oh, no problem. Let me go to management and get that cost down lower for you. What that really tells the customer from a larger implication point of view is, one, you're not the person that can ultimately make the decisions or has the power to make sure they're getting the best deal possible. So they're adding an extra layer of complexity there. Two, you're not giving them, their company is not giving them the best cost possible right up front, meaning there's a benefit to them for squeezing you on cost. Three, it's keeping the conversation and the frame of the relationship more focused on price and on cost, and it takes away from the value, the research, and all the service that you provide that differentiate you to your customer, why they gave you the opportunity in the first place. If you come in and you pitch, hey, I'll be your lowest vendor, I'll save you money, I come in at 2%, I can stretch your IT budget a little bit further. Well, that's great if you're the lowest cost on a given thing, then you can maybe make 2% and skimp by in 60 grand a year, but you're not providing extra value. So when another vendor comes in and provide an astronomical amount of actual assistance to them, your cost savings of a few percent become very negligible to them. So don't focus on price, don't focus on cost. Most things are either commodity driven or solution driven. Commodity, everybody's going to be roughly the same price, and solution, you have to understand how to work the channel and your different partners to ensure that you're getting the most competitive solution possible for your customers. And when a customer asks you to lower their price, take the conversation and swing it back to value, service, time savings, and ultimately being a phenomenal resource for them, and get the conversation off of price, off of cost, reestablish and refocus back on value. And the target audience that you're really shooting for, a good customer, is going to reward you for reminding them how valuable you really are to them. Don't drop your cost.